श्री सत्य साई दिव्य कथा, श्री सत्य साई दिव्य कथा, श्री सत्य साई दिव्य कथा।
A Sai student remembers, during our school and college days, we were lucky to be seated on the Prashanti Mandir veranda when Bhagwan would give darshan in the evening. One such day, a devotee asked him a question, the answer to which most devotees were waiting to know. The devotee asked, Baba, is it true that once our prapti is over, we need to leave you the very next day? Baba replied, No, not the very next day, but once the prapti is over, you have to leave the very next minute. This answer came as a great shock to me and the other devotees who could hear the Lord. This scary answer kept coming to my mind, pricking deep in my heart. I could find no relief at all because the answer was from the Divine Master himself. After many years, Baba, in his divine way, decided to clear the point in greater detail to relieve me. One day, in the Trai sessions at Vrindavan, while he was talking with us, he explained, Many of you think you have come here to Baba due to your prapti, and that you will have to leave this place once the prapti gets over. Well, this is not the full truth. It is like this. If a common man is elected to the parliament, he can be a member of the parliament for a period of 5 years. But later, he has to again become a common man. But during the period of 5 years, if this man was to make the people happy, then he would be given 5 more years. And even in that 5 years, if he again made the people happy, he would be given another 5 years. In the same way, you have no doubt come to me with some prapti. But if you were to use this opportunity well, Baba will bless you with another plus period of time. And if you use the added period of time well, he would further bless you with another plus and would keep on doing so plus, 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 plus. Baba kept on saying plus, plus, plus and did not stop. This was indeed a great message that relaxed and relieved me, even as it made me ready to use my time with Baba in the best way I could. A Sai student recalls, in 1984, Baba had blessed us with admission into his school at Puttaparthi in class 11. All students would take part in the bhajans sung daily in Prashanti Nilayam Mandir in the presence of the loving Lord, feeling blessed and delighted. But for some of us, whose families were not Sai devotees, singing bhajans was very new, even a strange experience. One such student from a non-devotee background was rather confused to hear the word chora, thief, in the lines of some bhajans to describe the Lord. How could the bhajan singer call God a thief? The student felt very bad. Why was God called Chitta Chora or Navanita Chora? He decided not to sing the lines in bhajans where the word chora was used. Time flew on quickly. The student passed 11th and moved on to 12th, forgetting what he had decided, busy with the blissful life at Prashanti Nilayam. In the second semester, Bhagwan accepted our invitation to visit the school. A lot of arrangements were made with a lot of love and excitement to receive the Divine Master. Included in the program was a science exhibition presented by Class 12 science students. Every student was asked to make a new model or machine to be shown to Baba. Our Chora student made a burglar alarm. His model had a handle fixed to the door. From behind the door, the handle was wired to a battery. The alarm was made in such a way that if anyone touched the door handle, the alarm would ring. The student was very proud of his model. He tested it several times, and each time the alarm would ring. While visiting the science exhibition, Baba came up to him and asked, "What is this?" This boy explained how the model worked and prayed to Baba to touch the handle so that the alarm could go off, showing the working of the burglar's alarm. Although Baba caught hold of the handle, nothing happened and no alarm rang. This boy thought there was a loose connection. He immediately went behind the door and reconnected the whole wiring system. He requested Baba to hold the handle of the door once again. The alarm failed to ring the second time too. This boy began to panic. He was so scared. He did not know what to do. Looking at the scared boy's face, Baba very lovingly looked into his eyes and said, "Do you know why the alarm is not ringing?" The boy remained silent. Then the Lord himself explained, "The alarm is not ringing when I touch the handle because I am not that type of chora."
Swami was so gracious enough. Swami select few of us, and we had the great good fortune of learning Vedas from none other than Brahmasri Kamavadhani Garu, who was a great Vedic scholar. And you know, Swami arranged special classes for us just behind the Purnachandra auditorium rooms. And for our great good fortune, Bhagavan himself used to come and sit in the class. I want each one of you to learn the Vedas properly, and you should chant confidently. That is what Bhagavan said those days. And the mantras were fixed at Rudram, Chamakam and Purusuktam. Every other alternate days, these were chanted for years, and that was the schedule of Prashantinilayam.
There was one occasion when Swami used to keep, after having assigned us to Brahmashri Kamadhan Garu, we would always check how we have learned, how well we have learned, how alert we are. One evening session in the old Vrindavan, we were assembled for bhajans, and bhajan boys were sitting in front of him and all others were scattered. Right in front of him was Brother Ravi Kumar, and Swami asked him to start chanting Rudram. He started chanting. Then suddenly he said, "Stop, you chant." And I had positioned myself at the end of the corridor, not knowing when Swami had seen me, but you know. He said, "You stop, start." And I had started. Then he said, "Stop." Then started Brother Narahari, he told you to you chant. Then Brother Vednarayan. By turns, he would just pick up wherever we had seated and told us to chant. Luckily, the training which Kamadhan Garu had given, whenever one person chants, we start chanting together. So we had the good fortune of continuing wherever the other person stopped. And obviously, Swami was so thrilled, and we were equally.